All right, my friend, Zak Greenawalt with Dry Fly Collective Real Estate here in Sun Valley, Idaho. We have got a June market update, and we will touch on a little bit of July because it is July 22nd as of the filming of this video. So let's take a look at what is going on in the marketplace right now. June was what I would say a relatively uneventful month, if you will, a bit boring, one might say. We've got pending sales at 50 versus 46 last year, so a moderate uptick in activity, but nothing crazy. Closed sales came in at 52 versus 42 last June. Again, a nice, healthy uptick. Activity in the listings sector is really continues to be one of the biggest challenges in our market right now. 338 active listings versus 390 last year, so a 13% decrease in what is available to purchase residentially. And we've got a 6-month supply of inventory. Just remember, when you're looking at buying or selling real estate, all that means is, are we dealing with a buyer's market, a seller's market, or a balanced market? 6-month supply of inventory puts us right in that balanced market. Now, the July snapshot, as of the filming today, the 22nd, is a little bit more interesting, and it will be curious to see how the rest of the month plays out. So we've got 40 pending sales through today, and this same time last year, we had 56. So we've got a 29% pullback in contracts being written on residential property throughout the Wood River Valley. Active listings are sitting at 355. We did hit a high watermark last year of 428, so a 17% pullback on active inventory. Condo contracts, now this really probably hits more of the North Valley, the Ketchum, Elkhorn, Sun Valley area, but contracts written are down 41% compared to this same time last July, and single family contracts are down 25%. I don't think there's any reason to hit panic on this. Last July was, I would say, a bit of an anomaly. It was one of the strongest months that we have seen since the 2020 COVID market. So nothing to freak out about, but I think if you are a buyer or seller in the market, it might feel like it's a little bit more sticky or slow this month potentially. Now, how do we read all of this? Buyers pulling back or bigger forces at play? So contracts have clearly slowed down, but I don't know that we could say that it is clearly a indication of what's happening within our market. We have the bond market being quite volatile over the last couple of weeks. This is obviously creating a higher interest rate market, putting more pressure on affordability. We have got geopolitical issues that remain beyond anyone's control, and how those macro headlines are impacting our local valley, very hard to tell. Now, even with all that said, we are still seeing multiple offers on properties throughout the valley. So this could be a higher end property. This could be something in Haley. Again, this reinforces the notion that the real estate market is an extremely micro product. And when that right property comes on at the right price point, it is pulling buyers off of the sidelines, and competition is heating up. Now, let's just take a really quick look at rates. This obviously has an impact on most people purchasing properties. So as of today, we are sitting at 6.6% for interest rates. The projection coming into this year was that we would be sitting at around 5.9. Obviously, inflation and certain things have created some volatility within the bond market, and that's why we're seeing some of the higher interest rates compared to what was projected. Now, the good news is, when we look at the rolling average going back to 1972, the interest rates were 7.7 on average. So we are still a full percent lower than that long-term average on interest rates. So that is a good piece to the story, even if it feels like it might be a little bit high as of today. Now, the ARC, what does this all really mean? Really, real estate is a living, breathing marketplace, right? Every single day we've got new listings come on, we have got price adjustments, we've got buyers making offers, sellers withdrawing listings, There are decisions being made every single day that create ripples within the marketplace. My goal here at Dry Fly Collective Real Estate is to keep you guys informed of what is going on, how that impacts you as homeowners, buyers, and sellers. And if there's anything that I can be doing for you to help out in your real estate decision making, please reach out.